Hello, everyone. Good morning. So today is my second day of doing the at-home coffee enema to myself. And I wasn't sure how often I was going to do it at first, but I felt really inclined to do it again this morning to really clean and clear the colon for I might do it for a full week every day, and then maybe just for like a health maintenance, maybe twice a month, or when my body really kind of tells me that it needs it. But I think for what I'm feeling energetically, that I want to continue to do this for about a week. And again, I'm not really setting like a full guideline around it. I really like to in tune and feel on like a vibrational level, like what feels the best. So, as of right now, this feels really good to continue it. Yesterday was pretty magical after the experience, the energy and the lightness that I felt within my system, but also within my spirit. I felt so activated on many, many levels. It felt like almost like I was rebirthed. So that felt really, really cool. And it was exciting to share just a little bit about that. So I, again, am just coming on here to inspire you guys all to do things that feel good to your system, rather that be changing maybe things that you are eating, or maybe that could be incorporating more physical activity. It could also completely mean something different, where it's like connecting with an old friend. One of my longest friends that I've been friends with my whole entire life since we were both in our mother's womb. Her name is Kashi, and she's a dear friend of mine. I consider her one of my longest soul sister life friends that I will always be so blessed and grateful to have her in my life. And she's been in India the last almost year. December will be a year. And I just spoke with her yesterday for like an hour and a half. And we grew up together. We were inseparable. We literally like peed on the same toilet together. We went to the ashrams together. We meditated when we were 2 years old. We, probably had our first many things with one another. And anyways, that being said, is for me, having and reconnecting with her on the phone yesterday, really energetically, was so fun and expansive for my soul, and it really made me really happy. So there's so many little things in life that are precious, that don't cost money. The material things don't really create a sustainable happiness within ourselves. Self-love is something that we can create for so I'm going on like a complete whim with this. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not sure really what I wanted to talk about. I just literally was like, okay, I'm gonna be here for 20 minutes, sitting and lying down on the floor, having this solution in my system so that I can actually cleanse it out. And I just felt like I was a little bit motivated to come and speak with you guys, just with whatever came to my mind. So rewind a little bit. I do feel that like when there are certain things in our lives that we can change or shift or create happy moments to feel good, what I've noticed for myself is a lot of self-development and self-care and self-love. That's been one of the biggest things. And everybody's definition of self-love and self-care and activities and health is always going to be different from one another because we have different lives. We are different human beings on an energetic level of what stimulates us and what excites us. So, like I said, I was so fulfilled yesterday by speaking to a long friend who I hadn't spoke with for like a while on like a really long conversational level. And it was so sweet to reconnect with her in India and hear about her time there. And we had many laughs and it was really fun. And the other thing that really energetically made me really happy this week was I got out in nature a couple times and I went on a hike, one with a friend, and one time I went on a hike by myself. And that always really lights me up and gives me a lot of excitement in my soul and reconnects me and grounds me with nature. And it feels so good to be outdoors and having the sunshine hit my skin and get a little tan and hear the birds and get away from like the cars and the city and the cement and all the chaos that, you know, LA brings, the traffic and, you know, the noise and all that kind of stuff. And that even being said, it's funny because after living here for 2+ years, 2.5 years basically, all this noise in the background, when I first moved here, I was like, holy shit, like how am I gonna like live with all of this chaotic shit around me? I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But what's beautiful is like witnessing and practicing all this internal meditation and connecting back to your breath. I don't even hear the noise anymore. Like in my work, like when there's like this ringing and this person talking and this and that, there's like 20 million things going on around me. I like don't even like, it doesn't even faze me anymore. I literally am so centered in my breath. I'm so grounded in my roots and in my foundation, in my spirit, that all of the shit around, it's like, all right, like that's cool. Like I can just like groove with it, and it doesn't affect me on like a anxiety type of level or overwhelm me with too much of the stimulation, which in the past it did. The one thing that I would love to share with you and what really kind of helped me in that process, if anyone's experiencing being in environments that are really kind of overstimulating and you're kind of like, there's like too much going on, okay? One thing that has really, really helped me is to breathe. Breath is the biggest thing that brings us back to the exact present moment. All right, so and breathe into the lower bottom of your stomach where your solar plexus is and your gut is, because when you breathe and you ground down into the lower chakras, that's going to help build your foundation. So we have our root chakra, which is our foundation and our security and our kind of groundedness. We have our solar plexus, which is more of like our self-will, our confidence, like our solar like being of like who we are, like our identification within ourselves, like our love for ourselves, right? And then we have the sacral, we have the heart, oh my God, the heart is like been something, oh my gosh, I might have to get off this because that solution right now, holy shit. Okay. No pun intended, but I actually can stay on. So, but yeah, the solar or the heart chakra, oh my gosh, the heart chakra is the most powerful one. And I literally love sharing love, giving love, receiving love, being love. I see love in everything. I mean, I see love in objects. I see love in the trees, the birds, the little ants on the ground, the butterflies that come to me. I mean, love is everywhere that you look, it's there. Sometimes it's hard to recognize it because things kind of like come and block it. And also experiences in our life have sometimes blocked us from feeling. I definitely can relate for that. I mean, I think that my heart is still working on really being open and receiving, and also being okay to to let in, that's a big one. After we go through heartbreak or pain in any type of relationship, or we feel there's like a distrust in a relationship, sometimes it's hard to kind of like reopen that gate because you don't want to feel that again, right? But that's also something that I've been understanding is like when I don't allow myself to open that gate of feeling my heart, I'm also kind of like limiting my possibilities and opportunities to really have and feel a lot of beautiful sensations and really experience the essence of life in many, many ways. So I'm really working on that myself. Like I haven't been dating anybody. I haven't actually gone on a date for over 2 years. And that's been really beautiful and powerful. I really actually have no interest in dating. I'm really kind of developing this beautiful self relationship with myself so that I can really truthfully feel so confident with the woman that I am and just attract that in a mate when that time comes. Like that's not even why I'm doing this, but that will come when it is. I have to go. I love you all. This solution is just doing its beautiful magic. So blessings to your guys' day. I highly, 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 highly recommend getting yourself cleansed in the colon because a lot of the stagnant feelings that we might be holding on to can be released through the rectum and through the cleansing processes of the colon. And I'm so, oh shit, there's a nipple. Well, you're just getting a little, we're getting a little personal on this story today because I mean, that's one thing I actually really love is being just super raw and super real, and I don't give a fuck. I mean, I just woke up. Like I said, I have no makeup on. I mean, I'm literally lying on the ground and but this is me, and I love you guys all, and I'm full of love. So I have no feeling of I don't want to share this. I mean, of course, like there's like this thing of like, oh my God, are people gonna like judge me or compare? Like, should I be putting this up on social media because I'm not good enough? I really, at this point, I love myself to a point where I just want to share what I want to share. And I just want to encourage you guys to do the same and be, the loving beings that you guys are and stand strong and confident in that and share your light and share your love and share your rawness and, your experiences because we learn from from everybody because we all are, doing different things and we have different information and wisdom to share with one another, and it really helps us grow as individuals and as a whole in this planet. We really flourish when we can share our wisdom. So lots of love. My name is Emily Simpkins. I'm the creator of Create Your Own Way to Holistic Healing through loving yourself in a spiritual, internal way. And I love you all so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Mwah! And a great weekend.